Time now for the starting lineup for the Dodgers, presented by our friends at Capital One. That's a birthday ovation for Shohei Ohtani, who turns 32 today. Pages, the All-Star, Freeman as well, down to Mookie Betts. And they'll face our starting pitcher for the Padres, a pitcher profile presented by Ford on J.P. Sears, who's part of that rotation because of all the injuries. Jake, you mentioned off the top Lucas Giolito, one of them, and that was the spot that Sears took, as he will face Ohtani, who's homered once on his birthday, and he takes ball one. What do you get for the guy who has everything, Shohei Ohtani? He would like a Cy Young Award.
He would definitely like a Cy Young Award. Another MVP would be a backup gift.
Isn't it amazing? Like, you think about what you would get him for his birthday. There's not much left in a career that he had already built when he was much younger. He had the year by year, what do I want to have in my major league career? And he said a second World Series in his age 32 years. So he's already ahead of what he wanted in terms of championships.
It's truly remarkable when you start to look at what he's been able to accomplish. And it goes to show you, you set some goals and put your mind around those goals, get it down in your heart. These things come to fruition. But I know, Oral, you get to watch him on a nightly basis. I've never seen a baseball player not even close to doing what he does on both sides.
No, I don't know if there's anybody who's put a uniform on that has ever done what he's doing. And you could do it on halves of the ball. You could just say in the offensive side of it, and then you can also say on the pitching side of it, the combination is off the charts.
And to the point about the pitching, there was a little bit of concern with the bicep injury that kept him out of the lineup yesterday, even though he said precautionary. He is back in the lineup offensively, and we'll see if he makes his last start before the All-Star break coming up. He takes strike three there. Sears throws a lot of breaking balls, but he locked up Ohtani with a heater on 3-2.
Yeah, really good pitch right here, going right after him. Something about these Dodgers, you can't give them free passes. Ohtani certainly thought something off speed probably coming there. J.P. Sears going right after him. See if that can give him some confidence moving forward through this lineup.
This is always interesting when you lock maybe the game's best hitter up with a fastball, and then you go to face him the next time. It's a chess match. It's a poker game.
It was pitch number 6 of the sequence, and there goes a javelin as far as you can throw a bat on a swing, honestly.
Well, there you see the power in his swing. Just right.
He had no idea where it went. Look at that thing. I mean, that is at least a silver medal.
Oral, you just said something about pitching is kind of like a poker match. Go into that a little bit more. I know you're a good poker player.
Well, I just think, you know, pitch selection comes down to a lot of different things as far as, like, do I raise or do I call, or do I stick with the same plan that I've had before? Am I on natural grass or am I on artificial turf? Is the wind blowing out to left or to right? Where do I need the out? Do I want to keep the runner at second? Do I care if it's a pop-up or a ground ball? And that all goes into, and what did I do in the last at bat with this guy? Is he a thinker, or is he just a guy up there hacking and he just likes to hit? You know, and I think all of that comes into pitch selection.
So take that to Ohtani here, Oral. He saw a 3-2.
I'm not going to tell you how to get him out.
You and your Dodger pocket square. 2-1. Swing and a miss. High fastball. 2-2.
Well, you know, there's two theories for me. Convince them what's coming and put it in a hard place to hit, or convince them what's coming and throw the opposite. You know, one, you're trying to get weak contact or a swing and a miss, and the other one, you're just trying to completely fool them.
2-2. Ohtani reaches out on a slider and skies it to right center. So a fastball gets him out the first time. Slider this time, inning over.
Promotions presenting.
And his voice got emotional, but it was really about dedicating this game and this time to them, even though it's tempered with all the excitement that this should be and the goal, but tempered with the loss back home. And it was such a mature outlook. It was almost like he was getting ready for what was ahead of him today, of being able to process it and talk about it over the television network. And the very last question was more of a comment from him, which is, this is your time. Talk to the people back in Venezuela. And he took a good 45 seconds to a minute and just gave great wishes back home to what was going on and what people were all going through, and that hopefully being on NBC today and being in this game today would bring them a little relief, just a little distraction, that they could smile a little bit. But you know he's playing with a very heavy heart, and his dad has a heavy heart with the passing of the two loved ones, and then also not being here with his son. Can't imagine.
It's every human emotion you can feel all in one moment. Ball 4 to Ohtani. 1 on, 1 out. Sunday Night Baseball on ABS Challenge first. Then a word from our sponsors. It's a ball. Now our sponsors will love us.
Call confirmed. San Diego has no challenges remaining.
Better be real careful right here if you're Matsui.
He missed outside. Ball 4, back-to-back walks, and Freddie Freeman's going to hit. 1-1. Freddie Freeman, high fly ball, left center field, and it stays in the park. Merrill makes the catch. He didn't miss by much. 2 down, 3-2. Runners are off. Mookie Betts, fly ball, left center field. This is playable for Merrill. And again, the Padres dodge trouble. Ohtani first on his 32nd birthday. Oddly, Shohei Ohtani is only 3 for 28 career on his birthday. Feels like he's 100 for 90 the rest of the days. It's the rare day where you can get him out.
Not on his bobblehead days. Extra dangerous.
That's a strike called in the neighborhood of the outside corner. Here's the thing about Ohtani. You look at the numbers, he is one of the top 5 outside the strike zone sluggers in Major League Baseball. He is able to turn good pitchers' pitches into extra bases, unlike most. So he takes ball 2 there and ball 3 here.
I would say, as CC has talked about not wanting to give up hits to left-handers away, that most of those extra base hits for balls to Ohtani have been away with full extension.
I would imagine him not wanting to flip the breaking ball in here for a strike. I think this is going to be a good fastball to hit.
3-1.
Wow, good call right there. Good call right there, Steve. I definitely can't flip that slider in there right now. You got to go back to that heater again, too.
You don't want to speed up the bat and let him go over the short porch in right field.
Yeah.
Make him beat you to center field or left.
This one up in the zone.
Hit to left center. Ohtani wins the battle. It was 100 miles an hour in, and now it's 5-2.
Two different vibes in two different dugouts. On the Dodgers side, it's here we go. On the Padres side is, uh-oh, here we go again.
That was like a little sinker right there. Just didn't get it in enough. But I mean, I like the pitch selection. I feel like if he would have tried to flip a slider in there,
3-run homer.
Shohei's likely to hit that thing up the Budweiser sign.
Just really tough, like you said, to fall behind. It's really tough to do the same thing back-to-back versus a major league hitter and get him out, especially one named Shohei Ohtani.
Look. Now the first-time All-Star Andy Pages. There he goes. Fastball to the attic, strike 3. Jake Peavy smiling, inning over.